Welcome everybody to the Zach and Ryan podcast. How are we doing today, Ryan?
Doing great. How are you doing, Zach?
You know, I'm pretty good. Had a great night last night. Able to watch the Mr. Athens pageant for the first time ever. I thought it was a great performance.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I was a little nervous in the beginning when I didn't see many fans there, but I think the Athens community came out and supported the school well.
100%. I mean, it was a little different from being backstage and in the stands. Really wish I could be in the stands too, but backstage was still fun, gotta say.
And today we are lucky enough to have the Mr. Athens winner, Sinutko. How are we doing, Ethan?
Thank you. It is it's a pleasure to be here on Athens TV Radio today. Very blessed to be able to do this interview and call myself Mr. Athens. We had a great time last night performing. So proud of my team, and I'm just so thankful everyone showed up and had a great time.
It's good to hear.
So Ethan, take me through your thought process. What made you run for Mr. Athens?
Yeah, I mean, since freshman year, I've loved Mr. Athens. It's always been my favorite charity week event. I've loved going. I've just been a huge fan of the event, and I always thought like, oh, maybe I'll run. But I wasn't too sure going into senior year if I wanted to or not. It was in the back of my mind. But then there was two things that made me run. Number one was the meeting where they told us what the charity was, and when they said that it was Alex's Saints, and we got to hear a little bit about the background of Alex's Saints, and I was just like, this is one of the best charities that Athens has ever supported, and I just want to do the most I can to raise as much money for them, and then raise as much as I can. And then the second thing was realizing that freshmen and sophomores have never had a charity week, so they don't understand what charity week is like and what Mr. Athens should be like, because it's a huge event, and if it's done right, it can be amazing, and I want to make sure that it's done right in years to come. So me and my team, specifically me and Josh Youngblood, sat down and we talked about why we're doing it, and one thing we said was that we wanted to inspire all the freshmen and sophomores and juniors to think, like, I want to run for Mr. Athens. That looks so fun. That looks so cool. So that was really the goal, was to inspire the younger kids to try to run themselves and to make it look as fun and cool as possible. And I think we did a great job in that. I'm really proud of all the guys.
100% agree.
I think the misconception with Mr. Athens is that younger kids, specifically underclassmen, don't want to go up there, and they think they have to, like, embarrass themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's necessarily the thing. Everyone's out there
just going and have fun,
supporting you.
Oh,
you're not you're not embarrassing yourself. Yeah, you want to make them laugh, but you're not embarrassing yourself. I think that's definitely the misconception you see with the underclassmen not performing. They think they don't know anybody, but I think you're going out there, you're getting your friends to support you, you're raising money for charity. It's a win-win situation.
It's all a good cause, we're all just having fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no one's gonna boo you out there and not support you. If you go out there and you're passionate and you have fun, you can do your thing. That's the beauty of it, is you choose your own talent or variety portion. So whatever you want to do, whatever you think you're good at, you get to do, and you get to show it off. And everyone's gonna support you either way. So I think that it's super fun. And that I definitely encourage all freshmen, sophomores, or juniors to run for Mr. Athens. It's a great opportunity. Get a group of friends together, even if they're not your close friends. Just talk to some people. You will not regret running.
So we got a caller on the line here. How are we doing today?
Hello, I'm trying to call the show.
Yes, you're here. You're here.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, hey. Thanks for sticking with me through my technical difficulties. This is Adam, first time, long time.
How are we doing, Adam?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on, Zach and Ryan. Wow.
Yes.
Crazy. Man. Sorry, I had a question for Ethan. First of all, congrats on Mr. Athens 2022.
Oh, thank you.
What an accomplishment. And I was wondering, you were so dominant, maybe the title of Mr. isn't enough. So would you like to be called, like, King or Sultan or Pharaoh, or just how do you want to be referred to in the future? Thanks. I'll hang up and listen.
That's a great question. I was actually considering that. I was thinking about what title I deserve and what title just suits this win best. And I'm not going to go with King. Homecoming King. Tony Kolpak is a good friend of mine, so I don't want to step on his feet with the King line. And then I was thinking President, but I like Zach, so I'm going to let him keep the president title. So I think I'm just going to be modest and, low key and just go with something that's just kind of, not too flashy or big. I'm going to go with Supreme Emperor. I just feel like that's a good title that I kind of deserve, and it's just like not too over the top or anything. I just feel like that's a good one that a lot of people, it just rolls off the tongue, really. Supreme Emperor Ethan Sinutko of Athens.
I mean, just a little classy, I guess. Stay
Yeah.
classy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Nothing too flashy.
I do have one question for you.
Yeah.
What was it like backstage? Any hostilities between the groups? You got the lone junior, you got the underdog Sawyer coming in. Any sort of hostilities or?
I mean, I would say no hostilities. Everyone got along so well, and we were all having a blast back there. I would say there was a lot of nervousness and stress. Our groups, like everyone in my group, like we're not people that have experience in theater or in performing. So going out and getting on that stage for the first time, when you go out there with the bright lights and the crowd, I know Ryan can attest. Like he said, like even moving the curtain at first, he's like, wow, like you go out there and it's like, wow, there's a lot of people cheering, bright lights and everything. So everyone was a little nervous and on edge, a little antsy. I know I was running all around pacing. I was nervous and antsy, but everyone was having a great time. We're all getting along with each other really well. I'm so proud of all the other contestants, and I tried my best to make them all feel welcomed and at home. So proud of Jordan for everything he did as a junior. He absolutely killed it. He's a great kid. He's going to kill it next year. I definitely think he's got it next year. It's going to be his. Sawyer did an amazing job. Like you said, the underdog killed his performance. One of the best talents out there. So I'm just really proud of everyone that went out there and did their thing.
I know I was talking with my couple of the guys, people I was sitting with, and I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Sawyer pulled off the upset.
Yeah. Everyone did a ton of work. Everyone did an amazing job. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely, when we were out there, when they went out there to call the winner, I honestly could have seen it going any way. Bibber, Trey, or Ryan, Sawyer, me. Everyone did an amazing job. Jordan, I honestly could see it going any way. I'm happy it went the way it did, I'm happy we got to win. The team got the win. We worked really hard, but, I wouldn't have been mad if any of those other contestants won.
Yeah, it was we're a very well-rounded group of contestants.
Yeah.
They were all great, fantastic people.
Yeah.
Before you leave, we would like to, what's your prediction for today? Today for the reveal. What are you expecting? What are you hoping?
What's the line? The line is 100K over under. Is that what people are saying around there? People are predicting whether we're going to hit 100K
yes,
or not?
I think so. That's a good number to vote for.
Yeah,
I mean,
with this crazy year, I don't necessarily think we're going to hit the heights of last year, the 180K. I don't think that would be possible even with the best fundraising from everyone, just with missing events, not having to dance, not having the ability to sell food at lunch, stuff like that. I feel like it would be nearly impossible to hit 180K this year, so I don't think we're necessarily going to break the record, but I am confident that we're going to hit 100K. I think everyone did an amazing job. I don't know if I'm allowed to say my total, but it was like $9,000 for our team, and I know all the Mr. Athens contestants raised a ton, and you can even see on the GoFundMe, like Trey, $2,000+, Bibber, $2,000+, like everyone did an amazing job with the GoFundMes. Everyone did an amazing job of selling stuff. So I'm proud of the Mr. Athens contestants. I'm proud of everyone who's bought stuff and came to all these events, Espresso Yourself, like the ice skating, pancake breakfast, everything. I honestly, at every event, was shocked with the turnout. I was like, wow, there's more people here than I expected. And we're just blessed to have a student body here that likes to come to these events and likes to give money to charity. So I think we've got it. If I had to guess, it'd be around 110K is what I'm going with.
I think it's a pretty good number.
Yeah, I'm thinking around 110K.
I mean,
is my
especially
final
for
prediction.
what? 400 or 800 kids that haven't even experienced a charity
their
week
first
yet?
charity
100%.
week. It's hard to do,
Yeah.
I remember being a freshman, my first charity week, you don't fully get it, I mean,
Yeah.
people can explain it to you and tell you, but you have to really experience and feel a charity week to really get it.
Because I was lucky enough to come in as a freshman. And I had an older sister who was a senior.
So did
Same.
I.
Me
she
too.
she told me to go to everything.
So
I went to everything. I had a blast.
She
Me too.
said,
It
get the
was so much fun.
passport, go to the events, do what you can, bring cash so you can.
Yep.
But that was also
A lot of people don't know that.
buying stuff
Yes,
at lunch was
'cause that-
definitely
you
the
could,
best part of charity week.
because you
Yeah.
could buy the food. I remember freshman year, you're sitting there, you're new, you're getting your pancake breakfast, you're all excited, and you're just getting bombarded by Mr. Athens candidate. Buy this Coke. Why would I want Coke at 7 in the morning? Buy this
cares,
donuts.
dude?
Buy a Bang.
Buy
He's
this,
shaking
buy
in
this,
third
buy
hour.
Bang, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're like, oh, why would I want to buy this stuff? Even if I don't use it, but in the end, it's all going to charity.
And you get pressured into buying things. Like the amount of things that I bought, like, Sprites and had 2 sips of and threw in the trash because I was like, I didn't even want this, but, might as well buy it. Like, the amount of things like that. It's just so fun, that atmosphere of the, marketplace at lunch. And I hope that can come back more than it was this year. Hopefully in the future we can figure something out because obviously we got to sell some stuff this year and we tried really hard with what we had and with the rules that were allowed, but it wasn't the same. It was a little difficult. I would say the event selling wise that felt the most normal was the pancake breakfast where we got to sell drinks and stuff because we sold primes and they just were flying off the shelves. And then
I think I noticed people either want really expensive sport drinks or like really cheap like home goods.
Yeah.
There's no in between. Like, why would I want to spend like $2 on a bag of chips when I can spend $5 on a Prime Energy or Bang Energy drink?
Yeah.
Or I could just spend like $1 on a nice
brownie,
nice cookie or brownie.
Yeah. And then another big hit was the carnival night. We had a blast there. The wheel. We brought no wheel.
Oh, man.
It got taken away at lunch for gambling reasons, but we were allowed to bring it to carnival night. We had such a blast with that. Everyone is paying to spin, and some people winning money. So a lot of people losing money. It was a great time.
Alrighty, Ethan. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Supreme Emperor Athens.
Yep, he got it. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, just shortly we'll be having another call-in. We're gonna ask her a couple questions and hear what she has to say.
Great to hear. Glad that we have a lot of followers already.
How are we doing?
Good morning.
Who is this?
It's Jenny.
How are you doing, Jenny?
Hello.
Hello, Jenny. How you doing today?
Morning, Zach.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You asked that like 4 times. Are you okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah.
So we were wondering, what was your thoughts of Mr. Athens yesterday?
I think it wasn't as good as other past years. I'm pretty sure, but it was fun. It was fun.
What was your favorite performance of the night?
Definitely the Magic Act.
Magic
I'm
Act?
pretty. Yeah, that was one of the best performances.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Definitely some
Very-
black
very-
magic going on there.
Yeah, it was very surprising when he came out of that box. Was not expecting.
I thought like something else was gonna happen. I thought like Colin would change or something, but
Yeah, I
I
actually
did not.
thought he
That
was
was
going
the
to change
last thing I
clothes.
expected to happen.
Same. Definitely did not see you coming.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We have one more question for you.
Okay. let's hear it.
What's your prediction for the 6-hour reveal?
I think it's gonna be a lot. I don't know why, because this year the kids were like so innovative.
Mm-hmm.
Like they came up with so many ideas. Because we weren't allowed to sell food or anything, so.
Yep.
And I think it's gonna be over 100,000. Like other people think it's gonna be like
I think that's definitely
100.
a good number to go with.
Yeah,
Over 100,000.
I agree with that.
I do.
But
I don't know the number. I do have some information from our last meeting.
I know you know the number.
I don't know the number.
I don't think
swear.
anyone knows the number.
They're counting right now. They're
Yeah.
counting the whole day. They're counting.
Don't they paint it during
They paint it 6 hours.
They paint it during the assembly,
But
don't they?
the information I have is that
Mm-hmm.
I heard they're very pleased with what the outcome.
It's
They're
good.
very pleased so far. That's without telling Mr.
But what if
Athens.
they're just being nice?
I mean,
They could be just being nice, but I feel like with all the stuff we've went through, we didn't have like certain events. They couldn't sell food during, like, let's be real here. Mr. Athens selling food, that brings in a good chunk of money.
that's what
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Athens is
exactly.
about.
That's
Is like,
is the food.
yeah,
Selling those mixed chickens.
Yes,
always.
exactly. At lunchtime,
The
waiting
full,
for
the full meals.
exactly
The full meals.
buying a McChicken at lunch is where it's at.
Like, why bring a lunch during charity week when I can just buy a McChicken for like $1?
Exactly.
And it's for a good cause.
Exactly.
Exactly. It all goes to charity.
Exactly.
Well,
But yeah,
thank you, Jenny, for taking time out of your day to call in.
of course.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you, Jenny.
Uh-huh.
Loved your answer.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
All right, Zach. So You asked them what their prediction was. What's your prediction?
So everyone's shooting in the ones, the six digits. Obviously, I think it's in the 6 digits too. I'm going to hover around the 120s. I think I've been pleasantly surprised too. My event was the event I ran was the belly flop competition. And I'm going to be honest, going into that event, that Thursday, we had our morning Stuco meeting, and they said, we haven't sold any pre-sale tickets. I was pretty nervous. And I showed up at 2:10 to help Jacob, sign everyone in, get everyone in. The line was out the door. And it was packed. I think that was a good start to our charity week.
Definitely was. There was a lot of great belly flops in that competition.
And I also think the carnival night was a great night. Definitely one of the busiest I've seen.
It was packed.
Yes, definitely one of the busiest I've seen. What's your? I'm thinking 120s. What's yours?
You said 120. Ethan said 110. I'm just gonna split the difference. I'm gonna go 115.
115. Can't go wrong with that number.
I was originally thinking 110, but I don't know. Want to change it up a little bit from Ethan's answer? I think it's gonna be a lot.
I think we just can't. We can't live up to the. No matter what we raise,
it's not gonna be as much as 2 years ago.
We can't think like that.
Yeah.
I think no matter what we raise, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be. It's life changing for how many lives?
Oh,
it's
a lot of people.
I think we can't always shoot for the highest number. We got to shoot for what we believe we can do, and I think we can. I believe we can hit 115,000, 120,000, no problem, and that's a lot of money.
Yeah, especially for this so-called down year that we had to cancel events and couldn't sell stuff at lunch. But
I feel like it's almost like it's like we're restarting charity week.
Yeah, 100%,
almost.
Yeah, like Ethan said, I think you did a great example of just inspiring people. Like if I was an underclassman, I'd be inspired to run for Mr. Athens, definitely, after watching Ethan's performance.
You heard that, underclassman? Next year, it's your year. Run.
Don't be afraid to run. So that's all the advice we give. Don't be afraid. It's fun on that stage.
All right, Ryan, what do you got with the sports?
All right, so before we wrap it up, got a little sports update. So the cheer team has their regionals at 10 a.m. on Saturday in the main gym. Basketball, Friday tonight. They take on Seaholm at 7 p.m. senior night. Be there in the main gym. And powerlifting tomorrow also. It's a varsity state meet. 6 girls are going there and 4 boys at Lake Orion.
You heard them, you got the basketball game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know the theme yet. I'm thinking it's going to be tropical.
Tropical theme? It's a great theme.
And then we got the cheer tomorrow. I think it's wear red. I think they get extra points for being a home team.
Yes.
So they get cheer. The crowd gets some points. So I think we want to send them. We want to send the Redhawks to represent Athens at States.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
And then the powerlifting team. We got a great weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up. We got Friday. Today's the reveal.
Yeah.
Short week, but it was a great week.
Yeah, and playoffs for high school sports start soon, too.
Oh, yeah. Next week is a lot of last regular season games for girls and boys, and on to playoffs, and then on to spring.
On to spring. That's what we all like to hear.
All righty, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Zach and Ryan show. We hope to hear you guys, or hope you guys listen next week.
Yeah. See you later, guys.